This is a good reason for switching it. Now Rick can come because he works on Fridays at the fish fry.
Yeah,
Hey,
it
Rick.
doesn't matter what day it is to me.
What's
Hi,
up,
Rick.
guys? Yeah.
Mr. Fish Chef.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah,
Tom,
man.
are you happy not to be in California right now?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Yeah,
They've been getting dumped on out there pretty good the last
I
few
know.
weeks all over the
It's
state.
so many years they didn't have any. What is Roger doing?
Ah,
Wait,
you got a lot of
Must be-
back there. Hey, Raj, we see your silhouette, man.
Hey, Tom, that's a question everybody's been asking for about 50 years. What
There
is
goes
Roger
Roger.
doing?
Yeah.
We got a good shot of your pool, Raj.
Hey, that's better, Barry.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, Barry looked like he was the moon setting.
Well, heck, I- Roger is- looks pretty nice.
Thursdays all the time now, or
Say
Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, we decided to do them on Friday. I mean, on Thursday instead of Friday. Occasionally, like, well, you had things and other people
Yeah.
have more things on Fridays than Thursdays. So,
that's true. Yeah.
Yim has
Yeah.
had a couple jobs, and
Oh, okay.
Nick
That's good.
has had a couple jobs on Friday too. So,
Oh,
Because
okay.
that's on the East Coast, that's an hour later, so we're not done until 6 o'clock. And if you try to go out, it's kind of late.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, especially on Friday. Yes.
How's the fish fries coming?
Oh, sizzling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, just had to say that. No, they're doing okay. I mean, I'm kind of tired of fish though. But I mean, we got this week and 2 more, and then that's it.
yeah.
I
So
used to do them. I remember being in school. We'd be in
Yeah.
Catholic school, and
What is your
Yeah,
fish
we-
fry plate out there, Rick?
15. Fish is $14. You get 2 big fillets. You get fries, hush puppies, and coleslaw, or you can get shrimp instead of fish, or you can get a combination plate, whatever you want.
ooh, combination. That's what I want.
Shrimp and fish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all fry them all yourself and everything, huh?
Yeah. We fry them, get it all fresh. Nothing's frozen. Well, the shrimp are frozen, but the fish are fresh, from a distributor. And it's good. We always raise money, for the church and all.
Yeah, we keep seeing Rogers going back and forth in the dark there.
It looks pretty nice there, though.
It looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah.
Looks real nice. Palm tree in the back, couple palm trees,
Yeah.
blue sky with clouds. Looks
We
sort of
had our
like
first 70-degree day of the season yesterday, and somewhere in the mid-30s today.
Whew.
Yeah, we're gonna get down to 30 in the 30s by Monday here.
Yeah, and then
Right now,
Sunday
it's
night and stuff like
73.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
73, but we're gonna have a cold front with some rain tomorrow.
the low 50s for Saturday and
It's gonna be
Sunday.
like maybe in the 30s on Monday.
Yeah, that's
Here
like
it is.
Colorado, Rick. About the same.
Yeah.
There's Roger.
Hey, Roger.
Hi, Roger.
Can you see me?
No,
well, basically, we see
No,
your
no.
silhouette.
Your
like-
silhouette.
You're like
I'm on
the-
the other side.
you're
But
like
it's
the
like
shadow.
it's like an advertisement for
outside.
where you live.
You're like Lamont Cranston.
I'm trying to catch sand. Let me try over here.
Yeah, you had the light facing your face.
Yeah. Everybody been doing good?
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah, man.
it's 64 here. That's pretty nice.
But like you say, you've had that rain is just incredible in California. The rain and the flooding. You having it up there, or is it more southern?
No, we've had really
Everywhere.
great weather.
Oh, yeah.
There's Roger.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
now I
better.
can see myself.
Hey,
There's
Roger.
Roger.
Hi, Roger. How you doing? Okay.
Like that shirt, Roger.
I was outside. The time schedule is all changed around. So
Yeah.
every other Thursday, I have some cleaning crew coming to clean our house, and they're due any minute. And such, it's 2 o'clock here.
Ooh.
So it's
Oh.
earlier in the day. But that's
Yeah.
okay. I just come outside tonight.
Well, that's because you don't have daylight savings time, right?
No, we don't have daylight saving time. Not here. That would confuse everybody down here. They
I
get
love
lost.
it. We've got it.
You don't have to worry about it changing any time, which I sort of like. You don't have to think about it.
Oh,
Keep it
change all
on.
the clocks. It's a pain in the butt. I wish they'd get rid of it.
And your
Keep
car's digital now, so you got to go and figure out change the time on your clock in your car and all that crazy shit.
What's a pain?
Hey, I just bought an electric car. That it,
You got an electric car?
it
How do
is
you like it?
it's amazing. When I was in California with my kids for a month, I had rented one, and it was really nice. And so the other day, we have two cars, and one of them is 17 years old, the other was 10. And Emily said, "We need a car now." Okay, so we went out and looked at an electric one, and it's really nice. You sit in
What kind did you get?
a Kia Niro.
Oh, okay.
It goes
Kias are good,
250
yeah.
miles on a charge, and you sit in the house with your phone and go to its little website, and you tell it, turn on climate control,
Right.
and it heats up the car.
It's magic. Yeah, my
then
son has one, and he lets it with me for a while, and I just fell in love with it.
Yeah,
It does everything.
yeah, no, it's fine. And then to be cheap, I go to the grocery store and plug it in.
Exactly.
So I'm
They have plenty of charging
charging it for
stations around.
free.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the grocery stores and large malls and stuff, they have all the outlets for electric automobiles now because more and more and more on the road. And then,
Yeah.
so you just use their electricity.
I wonder if you get one of those electric Hummers, if you can get on your iPhone and have it give you a Hummer.
I don't know, but
what you're looking for.
I was helping my daughter-in-law in California get a car, and we were at CarMax, and we were talking, and the guy said, he was a young guy, and he goes, "Look, go back east and buy yourself an electric Hummer and bring it out here. You'll make a fortune."
Oh,
I
by
go,
reselling them?
Yeah,
Huh.
Well,
he just said they don't have any in California. If you brought it out, you'd make a fortune.
my son just bought one out there recently. He had one during the pandemic. And of course, the type of work he's in, all the tours closed down, all the entertainment closed down. So all of a sudden, he didn't know what to do. He got online with telephone. So listen, explain the situation. He says, all you have to do is find a buyer for the rest of your lease, and you can walk away from it, and it won't affect your credit. When you get ready to buy another car, come back to see us. And that's what he
Huh.
did. And
Good for him.
I thought, what a smart business that these people are in, to do that for someone.
So did he have a lease then, or
Yeah, he leased a car.
okay?
It's his electric car. First one he got, he wanted to lease it. I went over and flew over and signed up for him because they had good credit, but didn't have any established credit.
Yeah.
But I thought that was so smart of them to take the car back, and all we had to do is I took it out, got a detail for him, because he left it with me, and they took it. He found a guy in California actually, where he lived, that wanted to buy his car and just take over the lease that he had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Tom, are you going to get that $7,500 tax credit?
Yeah,
I don't
so-
think so, because it's a lease and they're trying to decide. But
Oh,
even if we got a $7,500 tax credit, we don't pay that kind of taxes.
oh. Well, don't.
So I think they're a great car also.
Yeah.
He was they drive themselves, but you just got to be careful.
Yeah. John Rogers sent me this picture.
Wow.
And since it's St. Patrick's Day tomorrow,
That's right.
yeah, he sent this to me with a what do I do with my paper? Oh, he sent it with some information about it. Let me get my glasses. He says this is 1971 preparation for the South Boston Street Parade,
Right.
and they're driving a 1928 American LaFrance fire truck.
Cool.
Yeah,
You see Schlitz on the sign there.
yeah. It's his John Rogers. He didn't give me the names of everybody that's on it though. Just he's on there somewhere, but it's I guess the Boston group, and maybe somebody else knows who the people are.
Hey, Roger, when did Boston close? What year? Do you know?
When did Boston close?
Yeah.
They closed before New York. Way
Well, I
before
know
that.
that. Yeah, New York was
They-
the last one open.
They were trying to move into that new big development they had down on the waterfront in
Oh, yeah.
Boston. The idea was to move the club down there. And I went up there with Joe. We went down there and looked around in the beginning stages. I thought it was a great location for our club. Just a lot of walk-by traffic and stuff like that. But somehow It just didn't work out. I don't know why.
Well, this picture proves that it was at least open in 71.
Yeah.
So maybe it was after 71, 70. I mean, it had to be after 71, you know?
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
he was at the Boston and Cape Cod clubs from 70 to 72 when he was working. And he was at our 50th or at our reunion in
New Haven.
in New Haven
I
recently.
did Cape Cod in 72, so I know it was still going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's interesting because the club at Cape Cod, the first one burnt down.
Right.
The whole thing. When it was closed,
Yeah.
it was very interesting. People wanted to know how that
Jim,
happened.
do you know what year Boston closed?
No, I'm afraid I don't. I was gone for long since from there.
yeah. Did you get a chance to see that picture, Gim? I didn't know when you came in. Did you know any of those people?
No, I didn't. No,
Okay.
I could. There were
But
some
the-
people that you could see, but I didn't recognize. Yeah.
So the
Okay.
setup at the Boston club and the new mustache at Cape Cod had the same setup. They had the improper Bostonian upstairs, and the
Right.
mustache was downstairs. Same thing was in Boston and Cape Cod.
Now, didn't Joel's daughter run the improper Bostonian?
Yeah, Jennifer.
Yeah.
She did. Yeah.
Was Jennifer at the 50th reunion?
I didn't
Who?
see her. I didn't see her.
I didn't see her.
Okay.
I haven't seen her
There
for
was
years.
some ladies there, but I don't really know who they were, you know. So
I hate when that happens.
yeah.
Really. You're
I
looking
got
for that. You got the memory bank in the back of your head. You can't get inside of it.
You get the combination.
Really.
Okay.
I forgot the damn combination.
Yeah.
Wrote it down somewhere.
Tom sent put the entire 50th reunion video that I did online. I mean on at YouTube. So if you want to, it's long. It's an hour 52 minutes, but it has everything. You know.
I watched that a couple of times.
A couple.
It's
Found it very good, but very. I don't know. I was so involved with the mustache all those years.
Yeah.
And worked with Bill even after the mustache. It's happy and sad for me. Anyway. Sad because the way it ended for me with the mustache in New Orleans burning down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it
Well,
was
the
certainly
clarity went with it. so-
certainly a good piece of art you put together, with the music and everything. It had like a lot of great memories and good times we all had together.
Yeah, it had all the stories of people that I didn't know until we started zooming, you know, getting up and relating stories. And Joel, you know, was very talkative back then. You know,
It's also interesting. It didn't really make how long you worked at the mustache. It seemed to have the same effect on almost everybody. The camaraderie that was created within the club, the things we did together. You know, it's just no matter who you talk. Oh, it was the best job I ever had. It was the best time I ever had. Whether you worked as long as I did, or just if you worked there a year or a couple summers, everybody, that was such an impression that was left on everybody. Joel did a great job of doing all that.
Billy, what would I type in on YouTube to get to that?
well, we have actually Tom posted it on Facebook. If you go to the Your Father's Mustache site on Facebook, it's there. You can get a link to it right from that.
And what's it called, though?
The 50th
Reunion.
Your Father's Mustache 50th reunion.
Also, if you go to the second invitation I sent on Wednesday, on Wednesday, the link is right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
It's really fun to watch. So.
Well, it ends with a picture of you, Barry. You're the very last shot.
Oh,
Save the
Lord.
best for last, huh?
The sad ending.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlike the other video where I ended with Joel's butt, but it's
That was on it.
That's a sad ending, too.
It's at the end.
yeah. Yeah. And somewhere, I guess they get posted, I sent it to Chris too. I have all the stuff from New Haven except for the last part from the hotel done, you know, so, you know, the first day in the hotel, I have it as one video, and then I have the entire show at the bar on the second video, and then the third one I'm still working on because it's mostly interviews and some songs, you know, that they played before we left.
And
Yeah.
where is that posted, Billy?
That one isn't posted yet, but the other two I sent to Tom. I have them on my Google Drive. I don't know if Chris had a chance to post them, but I can send you the link directly.
Yeah.
You know,
Have you seen that one series where they do the history of your father's mustache? It talks about the whole thing. It's done by professional.
That was Johnny Byer that did that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Good job. Good job too.
Yeah,
yeah, I saw that one. That was a great one.
that's been out for a while.
Yeah, is that the one did they show that at the Cape Cod? I mean, at the 25th reunion?
No, I don't.
They made that when Joel was inducted into the Banjo Hall of Fame.
Right.
Oh, that,
And my favorite, Roger, was the thing that Joel did at the '87 reunion in New Haven when he got up on a stage and presented the club. That video,
Oh yeah,
video is the definitive history of the mustache, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if I've ever seen. I mean, I've seen you talking about while he was talking while the pictures were on the screen?
He was talking. They had big pictures behind him on the screen.
Oh, okay. All right.
And movies, pictures and films.
Yeah. Well, that was good. And every time people be yelling, see some picture brought up, everybody remember, yes.
That's right. That's right. That was fun, Roger.
Well, that was a blast. And then they opened the curtain, and that was it.
Mike, you were there, huh, Mike John?
Yeah, that was a hell of a night, man.
Yeah, I think
dinner-
just
the dinner up
Roger,
in the-
Mike, and myself were there for that.
Yeah, the dinner up in the lobby area, area of whatever the theater, and then everybody moving down into the theater and Joe making the presentation and then saying something to the effect of, "Now, ladies and gentlemen, the star of the show, your father's mustache," and the curtains opened up and there wasn't a dry eye in the house, I don't think.
No, standing ovation.
And a hell of a jam session afterwards.
Oh, wow, that was great.
Well, that's nice.
Like it took a magical trip in the past all of a sudden, physically.
And that was so good because Roger and Mike, we were still young then.
Yeah, still young and had some health.
87, we were still rolling. For Carnegie and this last one, we're barely rolling.
Well, you might be barely rolling. I ain't rolling at all, man. Hey, Bill, the last time I was on a couple, 3 weeks ago, you were talking about the Mustache Nose publication.
Right.
And I told you I thought I had one. I found it, and it's one from 1971. It's on the front page. It says Brussels opens. Do you have that one? Do you know?
Yeah, I have that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna send it to you if you didn't have it, but
Yeah. Yeah, I
that
got
one's a little close to my heart with Brussels, but you could have it if you didn't have it.
Yeah, no, I've got that one. I scanned it and I've showed little pieces of it before. Yeah, it's
The mustache nose.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, I think one of them even had, because when I was at the Mustache during that time, we had a baseball team. We played basketball at the Y. We had a bowling team, and of course, we had our famous picnics. So there was always a lot of extracurricular.
Always fun times.
Roger, who did that project, the Mustache Nose? Who put that together?
Well, Fred put that together.
Fred put it together?
Yes, he did.
No, it's
That's
On this one, it says editor Randy Alley, assistant editor Fred Hendricks, and secretary Mary Ann Stacy.
This
Yeah,
is something that we had.
And look at the graphics pre-computer. It seems archaic.
Yeah.
Randy Ali was Ed's older brother. He was
Exactly.
he was there when I first started. He was a great guy. You know,
no,
he
Randy was
really kind of
Randy was great.
took me under his wing. You know, was real kind. You know,
Yeah.
and not that nobody else was nice there, but
that
Randy.
picture, Bill, that was just up.
Yeah.
You what?
You just had a picture that was up. Did Tom put that up?
Tom put that up. Yeah.
Put
Yeah,
that
you
picture
must-
back up, Tom.
Okay, it's coming. It's coming.
There.
This is when your father's mustache first opened up in New Orleans. And this was-
Ronnie Bill.
Yeah, Ronnie Bill, Neil Undersair, Ronnie Bill, Jack Dupan, I believe. On trombone is God, what's his name?
The trombone is
Brackett.
Jay Brackett.
Jay Brackett. And then
JR on string bass. That's interesting.
and the stand-up bass is Ben. No, it's not Ben.
That's JR. That's JR Smith.
J.R. Smith. That's right. Yeah, that's when they first opened. And the picture up
I
in the
did-
back of
I didn't know JR played stand-up bass. Huh, interesting.
yeah. Then in the back there's a picture of the people that first opened up the club down there, and that's Duggards is in the front, and I can't tell who the other.
Oh, you mean up right up here, this picture on the wall?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They were still called the Mustache Stompers.
Hmm.
And that was a big article in the local tourist magazine that was put in all the hotels and everything.
Mm.
That's two good banjo players there too.
Wow, that's nice.
Bill
Interesting.
just died recently, about a
Hey,
year.
David.
Hey,
Yep.
David.
Yeah.
David?
Hey, David.
Where's David?
Yo, good to see you.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Lost a little weight. The tamales truck that's coming down Arizona Avenue.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where this came from, but
Good to see you.
can you
Well, that's
you
Is it
all act
picture-
like crazy?
yes,
Idiots.
that's a girl from California. There's a picture that goes with that. It's a picture of the waiters on the bar in New Orleans when everybody's wearing costumes. She sent a letter with that also.
All right, I'll see if I have the picture.
Yeah. that'd be
Pictures.
nice.
Picture of the guy she really liked was dressed up like Uncle Sam.
Uh-huh.
I guess we don't have any pictures of the moonshot bar song during Mardi Gras.
Oh.
Happy Mardi Gras on our asses.
That was
Yeah.
1972 because I was 72.
Everybody's cheek had a letter or two, so it was nice.
Yeah.
That's a
First
shame.
one was HA.
It's amazing. It's amazing everybody got in the right, so it spelled Happy Mardi Gras.
Right. They
Yeah.
had paint. What they had painted
Happy
on the
Hardy
back?
Flower or something,
Did it say Mardi Gras?
Yeah, it said Happy Mardi Gras 72.
Right.
I was
That was
72.
well coordinated.
Somehow or another that event makes me rethink the time of your life is right under your nose.
Wherever your nose is.
Oh, is
Yeah.
this you, David?
Right off your ass.
No. Roger, you may have some pictures of the drunkard, don't you?
Yeah.
That Fred had. Yeah. Yeah, that's Jane and Alex Miller, and I forget the guy in the middle.
Right.
I know Fred was in it too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He would
Oh.
appear in it from time to time, but he was the producer.
Yeah, it says
director.
producer director Fred Hendricks calls his production Before Dinner Theater.
That's
The
right.
evening is young, so see it. Go see it.
Boy, we could have rivaled. Nobody likes a smart ass.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right up on the corner.
Yeah.
And Alex, he ended up owning Fritzl's when I first
Right.
went back there.
Oh,
And
I forgot
Alex,
that. Yeah.
and Alex had a strange death. He was out walking on Interstate 10, got hit by a car. David and I went to the funeral. Remember that, David?
Yeah.
I heard that they had a flat tire and he got out of his car.
That could be. There was all kinds of stories. I was working there at the time when he got killed.
Well, I heard the story. He sort of disappeared and everybody was drinking quite heavily. And then all of a sudden they were looking for him and they couldn't find him. So he'd gotten in his car and taken off, I guess.
So down here at the bottom it says David Krippner as lawyer Cribbs.
Yeah, the
Oh,
villain.
yeah, there it is right there. Yeah.
I think you sent me a picture of me, but I have to see if I have it. Fred had some great pictures of the show. I mean, tons of them. I mean, part of it was a multimedia, excuse me, a multimedia presentation. So there were, slides being shown during the performances.
So David, y'all did that what, twice a week, 3 times a week, early in the evening? Or what?
Boy, that's getting hard. I would think it would have been Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, like at 6 o'clock or 6:30 or 7.
Yeah, something like that.
Before the
Before the
band.
bands.
Yeah.
Right. Mhm.
And it costs $2 to get in.
Yeah, that was
That was big. That was big
$5.
money. That was big money back then. We
Who got all
only
that money?
Yeah. Here's a clip from the Carnegie Hall thing, part of the Battle of the Bands rigmarole.
New York Club.
Hey, I know that guy.
More.
All right.
That's great.
Hey, Gim, who was playing tuba? Do you remember?
No, I don't. I couldn't tell from there.
Oh, yeah. Who was the other banjo players? I knew Jeff and you and
Well, Higby and who the hell was the other one?
He always stands out, huh?
You know, strangest thing, isn't it?
Who was the left-handed one? Is that
Higby.
No, Higby.
Bill Higby.
Okay.
yeah. You know, who was the banjo player that came up behind the trombone player? He was like almost like everybody forgot him and say, wait.
I couldn't tell. Really couldn't tell. Couldn't tell, and I don't remember it. It's,
Okay.
I'm ashamed to say that, but that's the way it is.
Yeah.
Did you catch Mike Gentry sitting down there looking for a quarter that somebody dropped?
Well, he was just waiting. He was just waiting for the New Orleans band's turn. That's all.
Hey, I gotta go help my wife for a few minutes. I'll be back. Or
Tell her hello.
hopefully, but
Okay.
just
Boy, that's
I'll see you in a few minutes.
always on call.
Okay.
That's how, there he goes. Ira's here a little bit early.
Ira,
Yeah.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Okay.
Hey, Ira.
Where's
Yeah.
that?
Mike, did you go swimming this afternoon?
Hey, Ira.
Yeah.
I remember when we were putting those bands together for Carnegie, the different clubs. It was tough because you say, well, which club did you play in the most? That's the
Right.
thing you should go in. You know, like many of us played 3 or 4 clubs.
Right.
Oh,
So you had to decide, you know. For instance, last week we said, well, Tim Shea. Well, Tim Shea spent a good year in New Orleans, and that was his most time, but he also did Denver and New York and Cape Cod.
Right.
Yeah, and
I
Mike
did-
Gentry started out in Denver and went to New York and New Orleans.
right.
And I
Harold
started out in New
Johnson.
Orleans and did Cape Cod and New York, you know.
Harold
I
Johnson
spent most
started
of
out.
my time in New Orleans, so I took New Orleans.
Yeah.
Right.
That was a great thing about the mustache.
Yes, it was. That was
You
certainly-
take off across the United States and go to the other club, and the manager would call up, say, so-and-so's coming to town. Oh, great, we'll work him in. Could be a band member or a
Oh, Fred.
group of people.
Yeah,
Oh,
good
my.
shot.
Very
Good shot.
nice.
Roger.
That's a great picture. Great
Yeah.
Roger,
picture.
you look like freaking Zorro.
Yeah. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but I was so pleased to be with these two my first 2 managers that I haven't changed my shirt since.
Yes.
That's right.
Now you have washed it, right?
No, I wouldn't do that either. You know, it's kind of like wearing your lucky socks, you know.
That's a
Oh,
good
Fred.
picture.
Fred was a good guy. He really was.
I think Bill and Roger should have made appearances as washboard players at the reunions. Maybe the next one.
Yeah. You know, they had, in fact, that's one thing we always had was plenty of washboard players, I think, you know. We could use a trombone player the last one though.
Yeah.
Well,
One
my
of
There
the-
was no trombone player.
My first 3 months as a band leader in New Orleans, it was me, Maynard, Peter Vrianides, and Roger on washboard.
Yeah.
Roger played every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night on washboard.
Really?
For
I
that.
didn't know that, Raj.
Yeah, I was actually, before that, I was trying to learn how to play the banjo. Neil Unterseer was giving me banjo lessons. But I just kept being so busy in the management end of it, having to go somewhere or keeping where I couldn't get any great advancement on it. But it was fun. I'd go over his house and, you know, he'd give me some little tunes to work on. But the washboard was easier to pick up.
Yeah.
Well,
One thing I could say that 3 months, I remember it said, well, who's going to be the side? I was a brand new band leader. Roger said me. And my immediate thought was, so I'm the band leader, but my boss is my side player. How's this?
It's a trick. It's a
And
trick.
I need
thought
to
of that.
tell you that when it came to calling the tunes and the medleys and tempos, Roger let me have it. You know, I was worried about that. I said, "Oh shit, how's this gonna go?"
Oh, the good times.
Barry, West played with you too, right? I can trying to remember.
A little bit, a
Little
little
bit?
bit, yeah, a little bit. What happened was
Yeah.
Les didn't get along with Les Davies. Les
Yeah.
Davies, he was, or Les Bennett, whatever his name was. They didn't. They were like oil and water. They didn't get along.
pity.
So
Well, that was pretty typical of Wes with a lot of people. Though.
that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So it was summer of '72 when I went to the show band, and Wes was the side player. Well, it came to an explosion, and Wes left the mustache. And right when I got back in September, there was an opening because Wes left because they had this big, huge fight, and there was a job waiting for me when I walked in. And they said, "Hey, come on!" You know, it was great.
Yeah.
Les was quite the character.
He was an incredibly talented guy and a damn good musician and a
Oh,
good
he was a
front
great
man for a
musician.
band, but he was just difficult to get along with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was,
But you said Les was a character, didn't you, Roger?
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Les, I thought you said Wes. I'm sorry.
Well,
Les Davies was quite a character.
He was
that
something else.
covers both
Yeah.
of them. That comment covers both of them. So
One of those, he had a,
I remember West Mex in New York for about 2 days, and for the limited exposure I had to the guy, I just remember he was a surly little fuck, and I said, "Get out of here."
Yeah,
He rubbed everybody like that. And I don't know
No.
why that was, because he's such a talented guy.
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember he
Yeah.
played a banjo, the tuba, the trombone, and the trumpet.
trumpet, yeah,
Trumpet, you
Yeah,
played the
good
trumpet.
trumpet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he
The
played
trump-
the tuba too. Yeah.
And a
So
good
trumpet
front
is what I
man, but
remember.
you know,
The trumpet is
he
what I
lived in
remember.
Denver a couple of different times for several years, and he worked with us in the Denver version of the Mustache Band for quite a while. But he was just difficult. It just he just had a terrible time getting along with people for some reason. But what a talented guy! I can't say enough about his talent.
Yeah, that's a
Well,
shame.
if you're looking for a typecast, short people are sometimes like that.
Yeah,
I'm
Well,
serious. If you go through a psychology 2201 book and you look for characteristic types and you know what in their behavioral patterns, and that happens.
the
Yeah.
Napoleon complex. I don't know.
Unfortunately, that's
Both my
correct.
managers were shorter than me, and I'm short too. So
It didn't happen with Franny Smith.
No,
That's true.
Oh,
That's
he-
true. But
Not
you
at
take
all.
a Wes Mix personality and put it with Les Davies, who was drinking all the time. Shit, that was sure to be an explosion.
Yeah.
And it did.
Yeah. Wes went out and played the fairgrounds racetrack for a while, doing
Oh, look at that.
horse
That
thing.
picture.
That's like where I'm sitting right now in my garage.
Oh yeah. Oh,
great
that's,
picture.
that's your father's mustache mettery.
you see Mater very much, Barry?
No, I don't, but I talk to him about every 2 or 3 months on the phone.
Good.
He's good. He was
Is
a
that in
good man.
at your house, Barry, in your garage?
That's in my garage where I'm sitting right now. Right,
Cool.
exactly where I'm sitting.
Cool.
Is that your favorite banjo that you got in your hand there, Barry?
Actually, it isn't.
It isn't.
It
Okay.
isn't. No, it isn't.
Yeah.
But that's the banjo, the Gibson Master Tone from 1929 that my
Ooh.
uncle bought. He bought it new. My great uncle. He
Wow.
gave it to me.
Wow.
Ooh, that's cool.
1929. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Probably worth $2,000 or $3,000 now.
Yeah.
Well, that was probably true 10 years ago, but it isn't true now.
No, well, the prices have gone down.
Absolutely, because the interest in the music and the interest in the 4-string banjo has gone down. 5-strings have gone through the roof. If you got one of those in a 5-string, you're probably right about the $2 to $3 grand.
But see, that's the deal. When I had that restored, that instrument there, the
Yeah.
guy said, save all the metal parts. He says, because one day a 5-stringer is going to buy that from your wife when you're dead. And when you're dead, some 5-stringer is going to want to buy that, and they'll pay the money for that, for a Gibson.
Absolutely. Well,
But it won't be the type of banjo we play. It'll be 5-string banjo.
no.
They'll change the neck on it and the whole bit.
Yeah, it's a funny thing because I remember a lot when I first got into this business. Let's put it that way. That there was a guy out in California. I'm trying to remember his name, who made quite a nice living converting 5-strings to plectrums.
All right? Yeah.
Yep. And it cost you about $1 grand to get it done, even back then, and it was worth it.
Now it's the other way around. They convert the 4-strings to 5.
Now it's the other way around. Exactly right.
Yeah.
Funny.
I found this old picture from the Red Garter in New Orleans.
Oh, down on the corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave Marty as a boy. Look at that. Holy smokes. Woo.
Which one is Dave Marty?
The guy on the chair.
Oh, okay. Did he play?
He is a wonderful player. I mean, he's class act. Really
Yeah,
terrific.
I know him well.
Yeah.
From the banjo conventions.
Oh yeah.
And but there's something between he and the mustache and Joel.
Well, he was loyal.
Something went down.
He was loyal.
He had a bad. I sat with him and smoked a cigar at one of the banjo conventions.
Yeah.
And man, he had bad shit to say about the mustache and all. Of course, I got indignant, But I played both of them, the mustache and the garter,
Sure.
And but something went down way back, and I'm not sure what it was, but he had bad vibes.
Well, not surprising, really.
Mm-hmm.
Joel could run hot and cold. He could offend you very easily. But
I was just noticing he's
Some
got
people didn't think he was that funny.
like they have a string bass and then, I mean, a floor bass, and they also have a tub bass. I
Yeah.
guess they didn't have a tuba back then, huh?
well, that was early. That was really early.
That's the early stages. It looks like.
I don't know who's the other banjo player. Anybody know?
No,
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah, well, the Garter was open still when I started at the
Same here.
Mustache, but I don't know
Yeah,
if
same here.
these guys were there or not, though. I don't know.
I
How
believe
close was the Red Garter to the Mustache?
A block, about a block.
blocks.
About a block away.
no, it was,
Oh, really?
This was a,
Yeah.
we're in the 400 block, but yeah, this is the 600 block, isn't it?
This is the end of the 600.
Yeah, it was
Right.
600,
Yeah. So we're almost 2 blocks, I guess.
But it was perfect because it was a corner spot, which was good,
Sure.
you know. And I played there a few nights in there, but I think the guy stooping down on his knees, that's Peanuts Finch. You ever heard of him, Gim?
No, not at all.
Peanuts Finch.
That's not me.
Yeah, it must be Tom coming back with the dog.
My dogs.
It's your dog? Okay.
Hey, be quiet. Come here.
I gotta change the subject real quick.
Okay.
I came down with COVID on Tuesday, so I'm stuck at home for a while. And Barry, you had it. How did it affect you, and how long did it take you to get over it?
It took 5 days.
Okay.
Actually, less than that, but the quarantine, I looked it up, and the new thing now,
Yeah.
from the day you think you got it, you quarantine for 5 days. Within 3 days, I didn't have any symptoms at all.
Right.
But
Did you get any?
five,
What medication did you get for it?
I didn't get anything.
Oh, really?
I just went I mean, I'm vaccinated and all that stuff. So
Sure.
it went away in 3 days, but I quarantined for 5.
Yeah, I've had all 5 shots.
Harry, didn't you get that? Didn't you get that special stuff to?
Paxlovid.
Paxlovid?
I did.
Well,
No,
yeah, I've had all 5 shots, but I still got it. But relative to Paxlovid, it's that's one of the pardon me, that's one of the let's say post diagnoses medications you can get. There's another one they're giving me because Paxlovid conflicts with my Coumadin. So Paxlovid evidently has a lot. Paxlovid evidently has a lot of different combinations that don't work. So if you ever run into this situation, be careful and make sure your doctor understands what you're taking now, so that your system doesn't go crazy with a.
You feel better soon.
So I had COVID in August, and I didn't have a clue that I had it. I had a regular doctor's appointment. My doctor tested me for the heck of it, and I came tested positive, and she gave me a prescription for Paxlovid. I took it for 5 days and tested negative. And I didn't really have any symptoms at all or anything during the course of it. The only thing that I had that was a little bit different was kind of a metallic taste in my mouth. But other than that, there was, if I hadn't had that appointment, she hadn't tested me, I would have not had a clue.
Huh.
But I've had four shots. I keep meaning to get the 5th one. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Look, Lois Lane used to complain of a metallic taste in her mouth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Barry.
Womp womp.
Oh man, I'm still
Yeah,
on, y'all.
yeah.
I'm still on.
There's nothing like a good joke, and that was
And that's nothing like a good
joke.
joke.
Nothing like Barry full on the planet either.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Oh man.
Oh, Barry.
It's not even happy hour yet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
What kind of symptoms did you have? Were you feeling bad, or just the?
Oh yeah, you feel completely washed out. You had a sore
Yeah.
throat. You got chills every night when you go to bed. You got coughing all the time and phlegm comes down the back of your throat all the time. It was very
Same
uncomfortable.
symptoms I had. Same thing.
Very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. The medication is I've been taking it for 2 days, one day, actually 24 hours. And the phlegm part seems to go away. And general improvement. I'm detecting an improvement. Well, I hope it'll pick up and improve faster.
Well, I'm sorry you got that.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
that's not good.
I got a call shot. In fact, the last time Bonnie and her dad both got COVID and they got it bad where they were like couldn't get out of bed. And I was taking
Wow.
care of both of them. I kept Louis in his bedroom and I kept Bonnie in a room outside the kitchen. And I would, except to go to the bathroom, I wouldn't let any of them come out of their rooms. And I would just go get food for them and stuff. And I ended up not getting it. So
Wow. That's
Good.
taking care of them. This was several months ago though. Yeah. So. But I did test positive for it once, but I tested myself and I went to get it tested because I had a cold and I take care of the grandkids and also Louis and all that. So I got tested and I've tested positive, but I never did
Really?
feel real bad. Never did, So
Did you get medication for it?
no, I didn't ask for it because like I said, I wasn't having really severe symptoms. But my doctor did tell me if I want, I can call and he would send it to the pharmacy for me, the Paxlovid. I guess if I had started suffering real bad, I probably would have. But
Sure.
yeah,
wow.
I've been knock on wood. I've been lucky because down here, what's going around is the crap. What's they call it?
The norovirus thing. Novavirus.
Novavirus.
Something like
Norovirus.
that, yeah.
Nora.
Yeah, and it's like 17% of people testing positive for that down here, and you
Really?
don't get that. It's like it's like uncontrollable coming out of both ends
Yeah.
for like 5 days.
What's it called again?
Norovirus.
It's
NORO virus.
extremely,
Norovirus. something
yeah,
like that.
norovirus. I think it's extremely contagious.
It's nasty.
I haven't heard of it.
It's a stomach bug, and
Yeah.
you hear about people getting on cruise ships a lot, and then half the people on the cruise ship have it. So it's like
Yeah.
But anyway, on a happier note,
Really?
Yeah.
let's see. I've got this is the some more Battle of the Bands here. Here's somebody you might recognize.
That big fat dumbass on the washboard.
Let's see, where can this group be going? Denver, Colorado.
We're called Texan, huh?
Driving my rig out of Texas. Through the desert mountainside.
Hey, be quiet.
Sounds great.
We're coming in Denver.
Is that coming through for you guys? I'm not
No,
getting any
no.
sound.
No sound
No.
here.
Not hearing it.
No
No.
sound at all. Hardly.
Those dang hats.
Billy, it's breaking up real bad.
Sorry,
Yeah.
okay, I'll stop it. Okay. Okay, sorry about that.
Try it next time. Maybe we'll come back.
Okay, hold on a second. It's not just Oakley Fuel Train now. Let me see if I can get rid of that. Ghost Riders in the Sky.
Mike Johnson sounded better just now than he did in real life.
Yeah, right.
Boy,
Okay, I don't know how to get rid of it.
hot time of the old town. Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. Must have hit the wrong button here.
Wow.
I can't even find my player to stop it. Let's see.
People used to pay to
Okay.
hear that.
I got rid of it. Okay. Okay, let me try that again. I'm sorry, you couldn't hear it or see it?
I see it, but not hear it.
No, we saw it.
It was
Oh,
all
okay.
chopped up.
Okay. Uh, okay. Open. Okay, I'm sorry. It starts with Boston.
Well, did he tell you?
See, I was.
It froze.
Yeah, I froze it because I was trying to get to the Denver
Oh.
club. There it is. Is that better?
Yes.
The Boston Club, the first in the chain and the last in the American League. Well, let's see, where can this group be from? Denver, Colorado. Driving my rig out of Texas, good loaded and bound for shine. I'm taking my place so freely, just as good southern man. I had quite a way with the lady, sweet daddy was my little day. And I got me a woman in Denver, and I ain't never been quite the same. I've been to St. Louis and got me a woman in Denver. Oh, everybody! Denver, Colorado.
That was good.
That was
That
good.
was good.
That was
That was
good.
good.
Must admit, we never played those songs very much in New Orleans.
Well, New Orleans and New York, they didn't go over. I remember Mike Gentry coming in from Denver to lead the New Orleans band. He called that tune. There was no response.
People didn't know much about it. Yeah.
Yeah, they were pretty
No
popular.
response. In New Orleans, people don't give a shit about Ghost Riders.
Yeah, they were pretty popular in Denver. We've still been doing that song for years and years and years. And that
Oh,
was
yeah.
Joe Petruccelli on tuba.
Good song for them.
Okay.
Guys, I'm
Mike.
gonna have to run. We're doing this every Thursday, right, Bill? From now on?
Yeah, every Thursday from now
Thursday,
on.
5 o'clock Eastern.
That's
Good.
beer chugging time, beer chugging night, right? Thursday night,
Sounds good.
the beer chugging contest. Okay. Well, I hope you get to feeling better, Gim.
Yeah,
Sorry you're
So do I.
COVID.
So
Take
do I.
care of yourself.
All right, Gim.
Next time, wear a mask if you're going to have COVID. Okay.
Yeah, really.
Somehow I find it hard to imagine Joe Terra doing Ghost Riders in the sky on a washboard.
Yeah.
You might have given his
Tim
own
drinks
twist
a lot
though.
and sleep a lot.
Joe Terra could do any of those tunes and make it his own. There's no question
I
about it.
think you're right.
Yeah.
Probably would have had his own twist to it.
I mean, when you think of some of the ones he's done, the most unlikely things you could ever imagine. But God, he made them work.
Well, he
I
had
guess
a,
he maybe had one of those ponies that he could sit on while he's doing it.
he had a great repertoire with the crowd. He could get them to do anything.
I do think I kind of remember Mike Gentry doing Ghost Riders in the Sky a couple times when we were down there, which I thought was kind of different. I mean, I knew the song, but it was kind of hard to get people to sing along since I didn't know all the words to it.
He did it, but it didn't get the response that he was used to in Denver, and he stopped doing it.
Yeah. It's kind of like the
Another
Blues
song we
Brothers
did
doing.
Denver that was really popular was Deep in the Heart of Texas.
Oh,
Now
we did play that.
That's interesting. I wonder why. Just because they were a Cowboy state? I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah, we played Texas, Deep in the Heart of Texas. You know, some St. Louis blues. We represented other states, but I don't remember doing Ghost, except for a couple times. I think I remember Mike calling Ghost Riders. Yeah,
They did it. They did it in New York a couple of times.
Yeah, very occasionally. Yeah, I remember doing it. But we also did Deep in the Heart of Texas and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
The Eyes of Texas, all that.
I was
Yeah.
in Texas and
Oh,
the
yeah.
Yellow Rose of Texas.
Yep, that one too. Yeah, you're right.
because Texas played football in Louisiana a lot too. They'd come play LSU or in the Sugar Bowl or something, and they would always have a big Texas contingent.
So
Yeah.
exciting. Those college kids come to town.
Hook horns, hook horns.
Yeah, especially from when they came in from Alabama to play
Yeah.
LSU. Jesus.
Yeah.
I tell you, the Denver tune that Mike brought to New Orleans that went over real big was that whole thing with all the verses to "She'll Be Coming Round the Mountain."
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was big. That was
Yeah, it
big
was.
with all the verses. Yeah,
Yeehaw.
yeah.
I remember. Yeah.
Well,
She'll be coming around.
that's a testament. That's a testament to the sophistication level of your audience, right? Hey, as a performer, you got to know the audience, and you got to give them what they
Right.
want. I mean, if that's what they want, goddamn, let's do it.
Yeah. Was that the one that started? She was coming around the mountain doing 90 when the chain on her motorcycle broke.
Yeah, right. That's the one.
Uh-oh, there are ducks in my pond.
But if
In
you think
Arizona,
about,
in Arizona, you got
Be quiet. Go get the
In
duck.
Arizona, what?
a pond in Arizona. You're not supposed to have
Well, it's a
water's
swimming
supposed to go to
pool.
the crops, man. What are you doing with a pond?
It's my swimming pool.
when
Go
you
get
think
it.
about it, at the Mustache, some of the best sing-alongs or crowd participation songs were children's songs. Like "I've Been Working on a Railroad,"
Oh,
Alabama,
absolutely.
"My
Absolutely.
Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean." Remember that? Stand up and
They
sit down.
did well in
everybody
New
say
York,
a
those
beat.
songs.
Huh?
Won't you blow?
Those songs did very well in New York.
Yeah.
We're
Those
getting
were-
a tour of
I see
Roger's
my
pool.
ducks.
Woo!
See my ducks out there.
Yeah, it must be poultry night, Roger.
I'm gonna shoot those suckers. Yeah, but we're gonna have duck soup tonight.
Yeah.
Duck à l'orange.
Well, look at this! Look at this man. He's standing outside
the thing is, it's the
without
same
a
ducks
coat on. My God!
Yeah.
Every Sunday
Same
night,
ducks come
poultry
by
night at
every
the
year.
Mustache.
A free goose at the door.
Free goose at the door.
That's right. Get your
Yeah.
free goose. That's right.
Bend right over and touch your toes, and I'll show you where the wild goose goes. Right.
There was one girl came in and she says, "I've been geesed." And I said, "Don't you mean you've been goosed?" She said, "I can count."
And she kept backing up.
Well, lads, this has been a real pleasure, and I'll see you all next week.
All right, take care of
Yeah.
yourself.
Right.
Take care, Jim.
Take care, Jim. Get better.
It's
Good to
time
see
for
you
my
all.
pills. It's time for my pills. See you later.
Okay.
Your bills out.
Feeling better.
See
Okay.
you next Thursday.
See you on Thursday.
On Thursday.
Thursday will
Good one,
be-
y'all.
Take care.
Bonsoir.
There, Mike.
Hasta luego.
All right. See y'all later, guys.
Okay, guys.
Take care,
of
Barry.
yourself.
Next
All right,
Everybody
Thursday.
stay
Bye,
well.
David.
Yeah,
See y'all
You too.
next Thursday.
You
Yeah.
bet.
take care.
Stay well, everybody.
All right, Ira.
Take care,
Bye,
guys.
Ira. See you later.
Yeah.